One of the things we try to do through our Hoop Shoot program, in addition to providing a positive character building experience that teaches lessons that can translate, off the court as well as on the court, is we like to impart our values. And one of those values is service. But occasionally, the kids who come through our program can teach us something about service. And that's exactly what happened 3 years ago when a young boy and a young girl from opposite parts of the country, Wyoming and Alabama, both had the same idea. And that idea was a no-brainer, yet no one had ever thought about it.
It's a good friend, Trinity, was diagnosed with a brain tumor.
I met a friend named Zach, and he had chemo. I felt really bad for him because it was hard trying to get down to Denver because he lived in Casper, and that's a lot of miles and it takes up a lot of money. He pulled up his shirt and he showed me all the needle marks that he had. I felt really bad.
And Mitchell, he's just got a huge heart.
He asked Zach several different questions about his port that was in while they were swimming. And after that conversation, he came up to our hotel room and talked to us and asked how he could help Zach and his family.
These two kids, I think they were both in the 8 to 9-year-old division at the time, had the idea that they could turn this free throw contest into a fundraiser. They could collect pledges and earn money for their friends.
We went to our neighbors starting first.
People would sign up, and then for how many shots I made, they would give a certain amount of money. And so after each competition, I would raise lots of money.
A lot more than what we had expected to start with, and just kind of mushroomed.
We noticed that it was starting to work, so we raised more and more money.
Over $9,000.
Yeah, 8,000.
What a fantastic idea, and we want to encourage more participants in our programs to think about ways that they can give back to their community.
It was just amazing how the Hoop Shoot kind of came along at just the right time.
You have to keep up with the money and everything, which is kind of stressful, having so much money on your hands. You don't want to lose it, but yeah, it wasn't really that hard.
The money she raised for her, I mean, we're just so proud of her.
Oftentimes, kids feel like they can't do anything about a problem. But through this program, it can be really easy for them to make a difference in their community, and we want to facilitate that.
I think it's important to get the kid involved. Parents, obviously, as adults, have good ideas, but I think it's more important and more special when it comes from the kids.
It's a great growing opportunity and a way for young people to learn to look for the needs of other people.
I think it really just builds a closer relationship with whoever you're trying to help, and it just brings really great joy and helps them out.
It made me feel really good because I knew I was helping a kid and he would probably remember me for the rest of his life.
It made me feel just really good to know that I'd done so much for a person that really needed it, and it made me feel really just incredible.
Yeah, I see him once in a while because I have tournaments down in Casper, and he usually comes and swims with us at hotel or comes to eat with us or watches my games and I go to watch his games. He's off chemo.